Previously on Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. She did the eye thing. Don't think I didn't say that. She did the eye thing. She has sovereign abilities. What's in here? Oh, cool, great. Alright, so you just decided to say no. Fuck exploring. Just go do what we tell you to, you fucking flip. The worst character and the best character. Would you stop commenting on fucking every little thing I do? God damn, it's so annoying. Oh, so no one that we killed. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome back to Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. I'm Papa Koala and I choose to just make myself suffer by playing this game some more. But I gotta get through it. It must be done.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Like, I don't know what more I can say during the fights. The fights are just
You sure showed them.
the same every single time. Possible value over here. Hey, look, a rock. God, we're gonna need, like, a pickaxe to mine this. Nope. Just pick it up with your fucking hand. Boy, people using pickaxes have it wrong. Rocks would just easily just break off. It's like rock candy. Just snaps off. Oh, 3 of them. Fine. Have at it. I forgot that you can't use Rinwell's whatever that is without there being a spell to absorb. And even like in the base game, there was a really dumb, really poorly explained boss mechanic where you had to do that to beat her. It took me, like, I think 2 tries before I figured that out.
It is fortunate this place cannot be destroyed using our current technology.
Indeed. Considering the amount of advanced technology
Why can't it be
within these
destroyed?
mausoleums, many would want a piece of it for themselves.
You still haven't explained why I'm going through this. You just said go to it. Because reasons. So here I am. Reasons.
Look sharp!
I so point out that every single time that comes up, I'm mashing down on the D-pad, and I get a different one every time.
You could say that again.
That's just to give you an example of why I don't like the unique finishers in this. It's just, it makes no sense. I don't know what more I can say.
weapon material when I see it.
Like, there's just nothing more to the game. And if you haven't noticed, like, yeah, the environments look kind of varied, but it's just a single succession of room after room with, like, 3 or 4 baddies in it, and then more random walking around. See, every single time I press down on the D-pad and I get a different one. Some might say that's nice variance. I call it dumb. It didn't give me unique finishers and like make me have some kind of control over who I get. And I'm sure there's some logic to it. I'm sure there's some logic to whichever button I press is the one that I get. I just don't know what it is, and it's not explained well. Here we go, okay.
No, Nazamil sure is fearless.
Now that you mention it, she is, isn't she? Maybe she's stronger than she looks.
Can I ask you something?
You don't have to ask that every time. What is it?
What kind of place is this mausoleum? Well, it seems like it was originally supposed to help delay the collapse of Rena by controlling astral energy. But it's still operating, and that's not good.
Astral energy in this world is now composed of 6 elements, after Rena and Dana became one.
Have we named the
Just
world
like it
yet?
was supposed to be from the very beginning.
Have we named it yet?
Before they merged, Dana had only 5 elements. Currently, the balance of energy is still shifting to achieve equilibrium. We believe these mausoleums are interfering with the flow of astral energy, preventing that balance. So we decided it's better to disable them.
Okay, thank you for finally explaining why I'm here.
Right. But something went wrong a long time ago, and they were divided. Rena got all the dark astral energy, and Dana got the light.
Do you remember all that shit that happened in the first
When I
game?
was small, my father told me
That
that
again.
I have all 6 elements, so it was my duty to master them.
Undoubtedly, it's due to you having both Renan and Danon blood. In a way, you're a herald of a new era. Is something wrong?
No. For a moment, I was just worried you were going to say something like, What a fascinating specimen. Sorry.
Ah, and here I thought I was getting better at reading the room.
Anyway, this new world of ours needs all 6 elements in proper balance. So we're shutting down the mausoleums to help that happen.
So 6 elements are part of a new era. I never thought of it like that before.
It's just like they just...
Renan and Danon, all 6 elements. Nazamil contains everything of this world inside her.
Now that our worlds have become one, it might not be such a rare thing in the future.
It is certainly possible.
You can shut
Perhaps
up.
someday those
You
of
can
us
shut up
with
now.
only 5
You can
elements
shut
will
up
be
now.
seen as the
You
old
can shut up
generation.
now. More talking, here we go!
What a strange place. It's unlike any Renan or Danon structures I've seen before. Are they all like this?
We've seen a few of them, and I'd say they're mostly like this, yes.
Do you know a lot about architecture, Nazamil?
You're alert and paying attention to your surroundings. That's a good thing. And being curious is how you learn things. Speaking of which, I'm very curious about you. Because I'm different? And because you're interesting. I want to get to know you, Nazamil. Who? Very happy. Personally, I look forward to hearing more of what you have to say. I think it's something.
You know that bit in Futurama when the robot devil comes out and is telling him why his music's bad, and he's just like, you can't just have your characters say how they're feeling. That makes me angry. That's what the writing in this is like. It's just characters exclaiming how they feel non-stop. It's like the opposite of a Shyamalan movie. Too much talking about feelings instead of exposition. The opposite isn't any better.
Now, you should get mine.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think it's because Law is on the bottom
Guess we don't know our
of
own
the
strength.
diamond.
again.
So that's probably why I'm getting him more often, but it doesn't explain why I got the other ones randomly. So that's just the thing of this game, is just like, as you go through these dungeons, the enemies in the place are just there to suck away your resources. And this is why the CP system is bad. Because in order to heal your CP... Okay, so that, now I'm getting more consistent on that. Oh, and that one was the last kill, I guess. But it's just that the CP system and the way that the game is set up, it's designed to just suck away at your resources until you're left with nothing. This game is a Dementor from Harry Potter. That's what this is, except instead of happiness, or whatever it was that Dementors ate, I think it was happiness. Like forcing you to relive that memories. Do I want to go down? Holy close.
We got some.
Shut up. It's from here.
Good equipment.
Shut
I
up.
can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Well, it's not for you, Dohalim!
In an instant!
See, that time I pressed up.
Will this help?
So I'm not sure how that one happened, because Dohalim is on the left of the secondary
Can't stop
diamond.
here.
You're right.
So I
We
pressed
should keep
up,
moving.
and if
While
I press
being
up, is it
careful,
just
of
like just
course.
random giving you one? Because up is Alphen. I don't know anymore. I just don't know. See, that's the kind of questions that I just can't figure out. Oh. I had to beat Gigantos to get that last time. I had to beat a Giganto Beast in the overworld, in the base game to get that. So that was just there. All right. Hello. Like, yeah, it's very flashy, but it's just like no substance to it. Especially since you just see the same shit every time. And there's even mechanics in the base game where you can only you can only beat certain enemies with this. They get to 0 health and then they just continually tank hits until you do that to them.
Now, it's time. Ha! Watch me soar. Heavenly Crimson Blossom.
That was new. So did everyone get a new Mystic? Okay, so everyone still has that, they just haven't done it. So I think, yeah, okay. How does he have 101 uses of that if that was literally the first time I've seen it? What the fuck is going on? Oh, everyone's at 100 of it. Okay, so that must be something that I didn't get in the base game then. That they just gave me here. Well, I'm glad the game acknowledges that playing any more of the base game wasn't worth it. Cool, thanks for reaffirming that I don't need to play the base game. Now if only you could reaffirm that I don't need to play this game. And then we'll all be on the same level here, Tales of Arise. Oh. Are you serious with this shit?
I feel like there's something really important on the other side of that door. It's just something you sort of pick up. The design of the door, I guess?
In other words, it's nothing more than a hunch.
What is with that? Oh yeah, you know, just like these 4 things are just put here just because, you know, reasons. Obviously.
Right beside you. I knew you could do it. Pushing forward. I have a don't go long. Don't you think you've saved up enough power at this point?
The enemy wields on just
waiting for the right moment. Stop being shy and just go for it like you always get toasty. Burn strike.
See, they talk so much during the fight, and I have to focus on the fight, so I don't actually get to like see what they're saying. Let me out of here. I don't know how I got that one.
My turn.
Naturally.
Sonic thrust. New escape.
Can someone else attack this other than me, please? That would be great.
I can carve through armor.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Like, all 3 of them were just standing there. You saw that, right? And that's just me being hateful of this game, because I am. Okay, well, did that. Time to crack open a cold one. Alright, someone gonna talk?
As usual, it's full of machines that do who knows what.
You have 2 Renans with you. One of them should know what these things do.
They're productions of foreign technology, every one of them.
What?
Trying to divine their purpose would be a fool's errand.
Why? Both of you are Renans. How do you not know how this stuff works?
I'd recommend against touching them, Nazamil.
And here we go with Deus Ex Machina writing. She's the key to figuring out this stuff. Yep, see, there's sovereign power. Yep, sovereign powers. Ah, who called that? Woo!
Crest?
Nazamil, is that?
No, it's not what you think.
Then what is it? If it's not sovereign abilities, then what is it?
She vanished! Nazamil! Wait!
Why did you start running? Great! I'll let you know when I care about her. Oh my god.
Nazamil! Where are you?
A Crest appears, then she disappears. Just who the hell is she?
We can discuss that later. First, we need to find her.
Seems to respond when she knows him, but nothing shows her. Okay, well, that's too bad. There we go.
If it's in the field,
You're
it's
mine! Megasonic thrust!
Well, this is unfortunate.
See what happened there as you
I've
crossed.
got this. We are strong.
Do it! What about me? Here we go again. You're mine!
Well, because she learned that art,
I won't let them use any
I missed that whatever the hell it was. What happened? What just happened there?
I need to be stronger.
What the fuck just happened? Okay. Let me guess. That was an interesting puzzle. Wow, I was really challenged on that one. Oh boy. Better dial back the creativity here, fellas. Berseria was so good because it had fun characters, a unique story, and, you know, actually kept you guessing. It had twists, it had turns, it had a fun villain, and most importantly, its battle system was incredibly good. However, there is an aspect of this of Berseria that carried over to this that I wish hadn't carried over, which was the dungeon design. But it's like the dungeon design of Berseria was a lot like this, where it was just a succession of rooms with enemies in them, and nothing really unique to them. Like, that's one thing that I think the Tales series needs to re-embrace is good dungeon design, because this is just boring. So the unique finishers and Mystic Arts heavily rely on being flashy and fast camera movement, so you can't see what's going on. You can't appreciate it.
So much for sitting this fight out.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but it happened. I guess.
We won that by a mile.
More like centimeters, to be honest. Mundane. Yep. Mundane.
I can feel my power growing.
Hell yeah. Well, I think I can stop playing. I've achieved greatness in this game. There is nothing else more for me to do. So there's nothing this way, so let's see what's over here. Go in the opposite direction of progress and you will be rewarded. What the Hello? The fuck are you? Oh, extremely rare. Special liquids have been spotted in each nation after the merging of the two worlds that seem to lurk in well-hidden locations, and if defeated, a large amount of SP and rare herbs.
I'll heal you all.
Take this.
Don't give up.
Wow, okay.
Let's cut our losses.
Okay, well, go off the beaten path and I got beaten. So that was cool. Okay, well, that sucked and I'm never doing that again. I don't want to grind for 30 levels. Yeah, screw that noise. Battle system's already irritating enough. All right, fine, let's do this. I want to win. I want to win after that.
It's time to finish this.
Nope, she's doing her basic one.
Die. Consuming wildfire.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Shut the
Stop
fuck up.
memorizing my move.
Shut the fuck up. Just stop talking, please. For the love of Martel, who doesn't exist in this world, but for the love of Martel, stop talking! Is there another special Zoogle in here? A mask, apparently a relic left behind by a
mask?
Conkling.
No. A helmet?
Sometimes we find these in the mausoleums. We're not sure what they were used for, though.
It looks like the iron mask Alphen used to wear.
They're both remnants left by the Helganquil, so it isn't surprising.
Yeah, so... This is the mask that Alphen started the game with, and it was like a complete suppression of like memories and pain and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea how he was able to eat with it, but you know. That's apparently what it was. Why such a thing needed to be designed, I don't know. And then the Helgonquil, which is still a really ridiculous name, for like a nebulous, unknown force that were actually controlling the Renans. Well, that looks familiar. That looks like the drainy flower thingy. You know, these are all very, these are very technical terms that the game teaches you how to use.
Another door.
It'd be nice to find Nazmiel on the other side.
No, flip the door! Flip the door! Going this way. Because there's a full heal back there, so I know that the game wants me to go that way.
This door won't open.
If you can't open it, then I doubt Nazmiel went through.
Good point. Let's turn back.
See, this is what I mean. It's like everyone's talking far too much. Oh, good! Another resource drainer. Yeah, so that you come across these like barriers where you have to use your CP to get through them. Some of them are story required. It's just another way the dungeons are designed to drain your resources before you get to the boss. And it's so dumb.
Nazmiel!
Why did my controller vibrate?
Helganquil.
It's all right. They haven't woken. These are the Helganquil, the true people of Rena. They're sometimes discovered like this. I suppose that's why these places are called mausoleums.
Why did you run off? It's dangerous to be in here all by yourself.
Careful! Something's coming!
Nemesis Penmobile. Oh look, it's another big thing. Great, I wonder what I do with it. Okay, so it doesn't have a core, so I just gotta beat the shit out of it, I guess. Apparently Rin died. See, that's one of those moments I was talking about. I couldn't progress on the fight until I did that. And I don't know where I am. Oh, hi, there I am. Is that my art? Or nope, that was not a friendly art. It's like, yeah, it's big, but because I have to attack its dick, I can't really, like, appreciate it. I mean, I do appreciate a good dick, though. And this one looks like it had its dick cut off, so that's unfortunate. What am I doing?
I'll do that now.
I mean, just... Okay. Yeah, let's just... let's just sit there and wait for you to do that. So that's the boss fights in this game. That. Over and over and over again. With only like a couple unique boss mechanics in a few of the fights.
It stopped.
It's
I
dead.
think that should be the last of them.
Last of them? What's last? There was one! And how do you know?
Nazamil. Please don't run off again. That crest earlier. Was that?
Was that why you ran? Because you were afraid?
Well, both of you show your crests, and then everything will be fine. Because then she knows she's not in, like, you know, people that want to hurt her.
I hate this. I hate everything about it.
Show your crests. Show crest.
I'm not a Renan. I'm not a Danon. Everyone has always said that I'm not normal. And now I've been taken to this weird place. And my body's become even more unnatural. Next you'll all probably toss me aside.
Where's all this coming from? Show crest. This could be solved if you just show crest.
Hates me. People always have. Even my own father hates me. Everyone. I'm different from everyone. I just don't fit in anywhere.
Nazamil!
There we go! Fucking see! This is what I was talking about! Just show crest! Oh, God!
The power I didn't ask for. One that was forced upon me. I've lost so much because of it. Just like you. But even so, I have friends who accept me. And one thing I'm certain of, they'll accept you too. If you want them to.
But
All this fucking melodrama.
You are an aberration. As you are now, you're a worthless child. If you don't like it, try being of use for once.
Let's go back. Nazamil.
I told you, didn't I? When it comes to this group, we're all just a bunch of oddballs.
Way to chime in with the last laugh there. Kisara, thanks. Is there anything else in here of value that I want? No response. Let's leave it alone for now. No, stick your dick in it.
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Good for the howl! I truly don't care.
There. That should do it.
What did you do? We disabled the main function so no one else can enter. We wouldn't want any miscreants getting in and causing mischief.
You know, kind of like what you did.
What about the Helganquil?
Oh, you pronounced that really easily.
They will continue to sleep safely. We only disable the functions of the mausoleum itself. Do you guys always do stuff like this?
When we find mausoleums, yeah.
There should be a facility somewhere that oversees all the mausoleums, though.
You're just now explaining
Until
this?
we can locate it. This is what we have to do.
Okay.
Shion and I are capable of sealing the mausoleums. The problem is, they tend to be nothing but Zeugles inside and out.
Besides, considering the current state of the world, it's too soon to get other people involved, or to let word of the mausoleum spread too far.
But that dude in town knew about them.
That's why every time a mausoleum is found, we all gather and take care of it on our own.
So it's been a year.
Yep. And I'll take any excuse to get everyone back together again.
That doesn't add up. If it's been a year since the end of the previous game, and you claim that you haven't been together in that time, so this would be the first mausoleum you've done, but you've also exclaimed that you've done many mausoleums before as a group. What's your logic?
So you and Shion are the only ones who can seal the mausoleums?
Yes. But it's also our way of setting things right.
After all, we're somewhat responsible for the worlds converging in the first place.
What do you mean, somewhat? You are responsible for the... Well, actually, I don't even know if that's true. That door's still locked. I don't even really understand why the world is fused. That really was not explained well at the end of the base game. It was a Deus Ex Machina writing at the end of the base game. Alright, cool. Glad we got that done. Oh, great, more talking.
By the way, Alfred, what happened to your Sovereign outfit? That's some high-class gear, isn't it?
It's at docks with Shion's outfit. It stands out too much.
And this doesn't?
I admit, I fail to see how your current attire does so.
Thank you. See, this is why he's the best character.
Difficult to be seen as a hero?
I don't like being called the Blazing Sword.
Really?
Yeah. Danins and Renans make all kinds of assumptions just from that name. It doesn't feel good to be judged by people I've never even met.
Yeah.
Although I do admit it's a contradiction for me to say that while carrying around the very sword that gave me that name.
Perhaps. However, we need the sword to accomplish our current task. That's why you restored it with the Sovereign's powers, correct?
You're right. It was necessary.
And unexplained why is necessary. So that's the other thing. The Blazing Sword comes from the Fire Master Core that Shion took in the very beginning of the game. Why did none of the other Master Cores have a sword associated with them, and what makes this one so special? Who knows? Well, that thing's still there. I don't want to waste time
You
fighting.
can tell it's tough just looking at
I'm
it.
not fighting it though, shut the fuck up!
I owe you, Shion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Yeah, but that's fun. You never really explained that only certain people can use healing arts. You could learn how to use healing arts too if you wanted to. Bayfall, that was that dude's name. So if you're trying to keep the mausoleum a secret from everyone, why does Bayfall know about them? You didn't explain that one. I honestly thought I was gonna get into a fight there. Kind of surprised they didn't. Okay, so let's see if I'm right. I'm betting that this guy has a side quest that will be dealt with immediately as I get it. Wow, that looks like a whole lot of shit I don't feel like doing, so I'm just gonna go back into town. Okay, maybe this one will be I just deal with it right away because I already have the materials.
What?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
Yep, sure, yep, you got it. Yep, you got okay.
Well,
Yep,
yeah.
okay. Yep, whatever.
Huh?
Yep, okay. Sure, yep, you got it. Yep, don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just stop fucking talking. See? Done. I don't know what the fuck I did. And I didn't want to waste 30 minutes reading that.
Torvin really gave me a lot of courage.
Right? Some people like him actually try to understand mages. And I think a lot of that is thanks to your efforts, Rinwell.
You know what he didn't give you a lot
I hope
of?
someday-
Anything fucking useful!
Nasamil, there's something I need to apologize for.
Apologize to me. Why?
It's probably my fault that you were a test subject at Lenegis.
Alphen, wait a second.
What do you mean?
The ones who experimented on the two of you did so for their own purposes.
Dohalim.
I understand how you feel, but there's no need to phrase things in such a misleading manner.
Can you please explain? I want to know.
It all started a long time ago, because Rena's great spirit wanted to absorb Dana's astral energy. Lenegis was created for that purpose, and the Sovereign was one of its parts.
Alphen escaped, but the great spirit needed a replacement to achieve its plan.
So they took me?
Yes, a lot of people were experimented on. You were one of them.
Yeah.
Your crest was incomplete. Perhaps your modifications were not completely finished.
Because of Volron. Because he was completed first.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to
1
bring
year
them
ago,
up.
we may have met Nazamil in a different manner. I don't know why they let you go, but we can thank that for allowing us to encounter one another.
And you, Shion?
Mine was inherited. It was one of my ancestors who underwent modification.
So in a way, you being taken was a result of my actions. I'm sorry, Nazamil.
It's okay. You don't have to be. You didn't wish for it. And I'm no different from you. Besides, I didn't lose anything by being a test subject. And more than that, it makes me happy to know that there are other people like me.
Nazamil.
That was the most informative cutscene I think this game has ever had. Let's go see what fucking...
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Oh wow, sucks to be him, huh?
Let's see what...
Meeting of the flag.
The smallest spark could set these Danans and Renans against each other. Glad we managed to extinguish this one early. Just thinking about how tense the situation is makes me anxious.
It is a deep-rooted issue that will not...
Shut up. Just shut up.
Looks like you took care of everything. As impressive as ever.
How do you know?
Any updates on the situation in town?
Yeah, but nothing good.
Okay.
There's no end to the people looking to stir up trouble here. Both Danans and Renans alike.
Put some fucking effort
Yeah.
into it.
To be honest, sometimes I wonder if taking in those Renan refugees was the right... No, I can't go thinking like that.
God, he's just like, no, I can't go
Regardless of the
thinking like
difficulties, I want to believe that your decision to not turn the Renans away was the correct one.
I want to as well. But at any rate, Nazamil shouldn't stay here. It isn't safe for her. Not that it's her fault, but... Sorry, Nazamil.
It's fine, don't worry.
Thanks, Bayfon.
that. Should have stay with us.
All right, everyone. Let's head to Vicent.
She can't possibly die while she's with us. Fast travel, okay, great, yeah. I knew about the fast travel system, thank you.
Please don't blame Bayfon, Nazamil.
Yeah. Him accepting Renans at all is pretty amazing. I doubt that's very consoling, though.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Great! Thank you everyone so much for joining me. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, the comment button, and whatever other button you feel like. Just don't push my buttons. This game's already pushing my... God, I hate this thing. But... I guess we're gonna see this through to the end, so... Until next time, I'm Papa Koala, sign off. No, stick a dick in it.